Hi everybody, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today I am going to do a reading for you about what's coming next in love. It's a general love reading and you have 4 of the Lovers cards. So I thought that would be fun. Take a moment and see which card is calling to you today. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. The timestamps will be below. You can skip ahead, and as always, you can listen to more than one pile if you are drawn to do it. Okay, trust your intuition above all else. Sit back, get comfy, get cozy, have fun, and I will see you in just a minute. Number 1, let's get started with your reading today about what's coming next in love. So I'm going to get a general reading from the tarot to start, and then I'm going to pull some messages for you at the end of the reading from the oracle deck. So let's start with the tarot today and see what messages come through about love. You have the 5 of Wands, you have the Hangman upright, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you have a couple things here. You have a major arcana right at the center. You have the Hangman upright. And so this is really an indication that you're going to have some sort of major shift, change in perspective, see something in a new way. This is like one of those aha moments. It can also mean that, you know, for some of you, this could indicate that you've been waiting for something, waiting for an answer, waiting for contact, waiting for a connection, and it's like the waiting is over is what I'm feeling like. The message is here. We have 2 wands. Wands are all about fire energy, about creativity, spark, something initiating, something beginning, connected to Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, the fire signs. This is all about excitement, creativity. I see here the Queen of Wands, who is this beautiful female energy. She's wise, she's creative, she's powerful. She's really authentic. She's stepping into her power. I see we're going from the 5 to the Queen. So it feels like you're going from kind of a period of maybe like conflict, or maybe being in a situation where there's like competition of some sort. And it can just be like people around you having a lot of opinions about what you should do when it comes to love, or about your relationships in general. Or it can even indicate sometimes for me like other people, like sort of like, you know, dating online when there's a lot of other people that you're dating at once, or someone who's seeing a lot of different people. But I feel like with this, there's a real progression of like, I am trusting myself. I've figured out what I want to do. I'm not caught up in what other people are doing anymore. I'm going to take the lead. I'm going to make decisions for myself. I'm going to really be in charge. And I just feel this sense of empowerment coming for you when it comes to relationships. The Queen of Wands is always telling you to let your light shine, to show who you are. I just feel like you're going to have an opportunity to really do that, to express yourself, express what you really want, be accepted for who you are, not have to hide anything, not have to like tone down, tone down what you're feeling in order to make other people comfortable. I just feel like you get to be yourself is the message here. And with the upright 5 starting it off, it's like whatever conflict you've been having with people around you, or so, you know, any different opinions, you know, listening to what other people have to say. This is just about you staying true to yourself. And that, you know, I think that maybe whatever happened before, or whatever's going on right now with this 5 of Wands represents for you, it's going to be different for different people. I feel like whatever this is actually going to lead you to a better place. It's made you stronger. And that's what that Hangman upright is. It's like, you know what? You've gotten something good out of this, you know? maybe you've taken a lot of, or here's the thing, if you are in the midst, or like you've recently met someone and a lot of people are kind of sharing their opinions about it or have something to say, maybe you've taken time and you're listening, you're being patient, but you're ultimately going to make your own decisions, The Hangman reversed is you changing your perspective, looking at something from a new way, right? So I would say that, don't be afraid to listen to other people's opinions. Don't be afraid to, I just feel like, don't be afraid to like date. Don't be afraid to go out there and get in the mix almost, I feel like, because ultimately it's going to teach you a lot. It's going to make you feel really confident. It's going to get you to a place where you are allowing people to see what you have to offer, But let's see what else comes through here. This is kind of interesting. Ooh, Nine of Cups reversed. The Hangman is about delays and divine timing too. A lot of times it's about taking a pause, taking a step back. Yeah. Ooh. 10 of Swords reversed. You are definitely moving on from a difficult time here. Okay, Temperance reversed, and then the Queen of Swords. Wow, a lot here. Let's move this down so you can see everything. These two are together. Okay. So the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a card of fulfillment, of feeling satisfied, of feeling like, wow, I've got what I want. I have all of this joy. I have all of this happiness. Cups represent emotions. It's how you're feeling. When the Nine of Cups is reversed, sometimes it can be saying, don't let other people define how, what you think is success or what makes you feel good, okay? This is about you kind of letting go, shifting and changing. It could even be letting go of maybe even like a group of friends or people around you who maybe have had too much conflict. They've given you a lot of drama, I almost feel like. It's nothing like horrible, but it feels more like the energy of drama, and you're done with it. And you're seeing things in a new way. And all of that is connected to you having a relationship. There's something about you needing to see all this and have this shift in order to go forward and to be seen and connect with someone in a really powerful way. The Ten of Swords right here reversed is, it may be you resisting seeing this or seeing whatever this conflict is as something that is standing in your way of happiness, right? So let go of anything that isn't serving you, okay? Ultimately, we now have another queen, the Queen of Swords, who's looking towards the future over there, and she's all about the truth. She's somebody who's been through some stuff, and she's come out the other side really wise. So what I see here is really like a story about you kind of, like I said, coming into your power, letting go of a group or a situation or relationship, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, a group of people. It could be a relationship, it could be just a person, and realizing that, you know what, this isn't getting me what I want to get, where I want to go, isn't allowing me to be my true authentic self. And so I see you stepping into this authenticity, into this power, and it's really good for you because it's connecting you back to your path, because there's something out of balance here. Whenever Temperance is reversed, it's showing some sort of imbalance or some sort of resistance, and I think the resistance here is what needs to happen. Maybe you're hanging on to a relationship where there's a lot of back and forth, where there's a lot of arguments and fights, and it's time to let go. Maybe it's a group of friends, but whatever it is, it's keeping you from the flow of your natural progression, like allowing that love energy to come in, okay? So getting your balance back is coming through. Speaking your truth, stepping into your authentic self. All of that is what's coming next. Okay, let's get to the oracle messages. I said authentic, and there we have authentic. Stepping into your authentic self. Yes. This is about you connecting with someone who sees you for who you really are. And that's what's coming up. Ooh, definitely going to get hot and spicy. And we have August. So August could be the time frame when this is happening. It can also be a connection to Leo. Remember, we did have all of those wands to start with. Let's see what else we have for you today about this love energy. You have red anemone, Aphrodite's flower, favorite, true love, treasure, monogamy, number 22. You're the only one. Beautiful. And oops, baby. Ooh, for some of you, there is a baby coming or a baby in the picture. This is connected to Leo energy too. So you have August, you have all those wands, and you have baby. So for some of you, there could be a passionate connection coming, okay, with somebody who's looking for a monogamous connection. But you definitely have some energy over here, which is about releasing, that has to be dealt with, okay? And each of you will have a different situation. Obviously, if you want to dive deeper, we can. Okay, that was on 7 and it flipped to 11, 7, 11. You have Virgo and Uranus. Okay, so Virgo is connected to September and late August. Okay, so we could be looking at a late August birthday here or a late August meeting. The 11th house is groups, friends. It's also connected to the star energy and to Aquarius, as is Uranus, as is the Queen of Swords. So you have a couple of messages here about Aquarius energy as well. So I see this picture coming through as connection to groups, to friends. We have Virgo, we have something unexpected, but also authentic. Uranus rules Aquarius, which is connected to your message here, the authentic message about being yourself, showing who you really are, releasing people, situations, things that are blocking you from doing that, okay? That's your message for today. I hope it helped you. I'm so thrilled you stopped by. Please come back again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. All those things are free, easy, and they really help me. All the links are below. If you need to reach out, check the email as well. Sending you lots of love. Hey, number 2, let's get started on your reading about what's coming next in love. And you have the Lover's card here. Beautiful angel up top in the water there. We're going to start with your tarot messages, and then at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull you some messages from the oracle decks as well. Let's see what's coming next in love for number 2. Wow, that's wild. 6 of Swords, yeah. Let me tell you why I said wow. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, so that's good. Your world is definitely opening up, but there is a change coming. So here's what I thought when I was pulling your cards, and I was really focusing on the Lover's card that you chose. And I said, you know, I was thinking to myself, it's weird. I've never really looked at this card and felt a distance, like a separation. There feels like almost something like, I don't know. I saw the couple in a different way while I was pulling your cards. So intuitively I was getting what's coming up here. So what I think is coming is some sort of choice or decision about a partnership, a relationship, a situation around work, possibly around a group situation where you may make a decision to walk away, to leave. Okay, there could be a move coming up for you as well. There's something, some partnership, some work situation, or a relationship situation which you are questioning, which isn't working the way you want it to. You're not getting the support that you want in this connection or this situation, and therefore it's time to move on. This isn't bringing you what you need, right? There's something about a lack of emotional connection, which is what I was feeling, this coldness from this card. So it's really interesting. And you started with that Three of Pentacles reversed, and then bottom of the deck was Three of Wands followed by the Tower. Three of Wands is saying, listen, this is the right path, and there is a whole world opening up for you. I just think that you're in the process, and maybe you've already done this, of making a big decision about a group, a situation, a project, a work partnership. It could be a work person you're working with is leaving the company, and it shifts and changes things for you. But this is like something's out of balance with some sort of collaboration, partnership. This is not getting along with people you work with, or your environment. You're feeling stuck in the environment, or you're not being appreciated for the work you do. And that's what I felt here, which is so wild because I've never felt that before. You know, I've used this deck many, many times. And then at the center, we have that Six of Swords, which is getting in the boat and sailing away, right? It's leaving the trouble behind. There's a situation in your life or a partnership, a person, and you're getting in the boat and leaving. Okay. And it's funny because in this card there are three. This is three. This is four. There's more than one person involved in this situation. This is an unhappy family situation, or family life, or a divorce, something that's coming to an end, a living situation. But what's coming in the future is this beautiful Three of Wands, which is, my ship's coming in. It's telling you to have faith. It's saying it's time to move on. And I feel like if you don't move on, the universe, that's why the Tower is the next card, is going to take care of it for you. Right? Something's coming to an end, and I feel like it's time for you to realize that, okay? But what's coming in the future is this beautiful opportunity, okay, which is maybe connected to this move. So it would be somebody that isn't nearby right now. Yep, change is coming. Whenever the Ace of Swords shows up, it means change is coming, okay? I feel like you're becoming unstuck. I think you're having a big moment of aha, and you're gonna know what you need to do. It's like, listen, I figured it out. I'm making the choice. I have clarity, right? Big decision time. Yep, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Something's out of balance. I'm not getting back what I'm putting in. I feel stuck. I feel like I need to reevaluate my life and what I'm doing and where I'm putting my effort. Look what's coming though. Beautiful. Double four. Four of Wands, Four of Cups with that Three of Wands. This is an opportunity coming in, okay? I feel like a shift and change is coming, and you're not going to be bored anymore. Or you're not going to feel like you're not getting what you want, because ultimately you're going to be celebrating. Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card. This is what comes after the three. So we're getting a little peek into the future here, and it's stability, it's security, it's an emotional connection, Ace of Cups, and it's a celebration, possibly an engagement or marriage. Ooh, so although there is like kind of this cold energy that I felt at the beginning of your reading, it is moving towards something much warmer. So that's really good news. Okay, but yeah, clarity, maybe a new job, a promotion. And see how the sword's going through that crown, and these two are both wearing sort of crowns. It's kind of interesting. It's like you're realizing, you know what? I'm done with this. I can do better. That's what I feel. Leo, woo! Leo the lion is coming through. We got a lot of Leo energy in group 1's reading too. Wishes, wow. A wish is coming true. A wish is coming true. Connection. Look at that. And there, look at the celebration here. Beautiful connection is coming. Mirror. Aphrodite symbol, reflection, meditation, self-care, insight. Number 11, the answers you seek are within. Yeah, trust yourself. If you've been feeling like, hey, I know there's something coming. I know this is coming to an end, or I know I need to make a decision about this. Just do it, you know? This is the time to take action. Look at that. Harmonia, Aphrodite's daughter, wedding, harmony, elope, excitement. This relationship is serious. With the 4 of Wands, okay? With the connection card, with the wishes card, okay? So this is coming, but there is something that is needing to end. There's moving on. There's a choice being made. Moon, Taurus, 3rd house, okay? 3rd house is communication. Gemini ruled. It's about short journeys, short trips, siblings, cousins, communications, offers, that sword energy. The moon, your feelings, your emotions. That Ace of Cups coming through the 4 of Cups. And Taurus. Okay, Taurus is about money. It's about finances. It could be connected to that 3 of Pentacles message about not feeling supported, not liking the work environment. There's something about the environment changing or your neighborhood changing. So I do think for a lot of you, there's a move connected to you finding love. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. That's your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe today. Do those things before you leave. They're free. Say hello. Let me know where you're listening from. And all the links are below if you need to reach out or if you're looking for a reading. I'm sending you lots of love. Hey, number 3, let's get started on your reading today about what's coming next in love. I'm going to start with your tarot messages, and then I'm going to pull some cards from the oracle, and I wrap it up with rolling the astro dice just to see if there's any final messages for you. Okay, so today's reading is general. And, ooh, starting out with the Ace of Wands. I love that. That's really great. 8 of Wands reversed. Interesting. Okay. Ace of Cups reversed. Oh, okay. We got to be careful. Got to be careful here. Let's start with the Ace of Wands, which I absolutely love, and I was so excited to see because this is a gift from the universe. This is an opportunity flying in. This is something that can grow. You have that beautiful wand energy of growth. The thing about the Ace of Wands is you have to jump on it. You have to take the opportunity. You can't sit back. You can't ignore it. It's like a card of potential, of a new beginning, of passion, something, a beginning of a project, a seed you can plant, right? Something that has the potential to grow into something beautiful. But you have to nurture it, and you have to jump on that spark, okay? So I feel like there's an opportunity here. Now, what's interesting is coming right behind it is the eight of Wands, and it's reversed. So that's interesting because we would think, okay, we're getting that one, and then we're going to have all these opportunities to expand and grow. But it was reversed, which is a little bit of stuck energy, okay? So you still have the ability to move forward with some new project, some new love, something very passionate and exciting, but there could be some obstacles, okay? So you might be encountering some obstacles when it comes to this love. Or it could be that you have to kind of go over things and you have to make sure that everything is actually what you're hoping it is, because we have the 5 of Swords here. There could be some back and forth, some block, some obstacle is coming up when it comes to this specific connection, because then we have the other ace. The other ace is the Ace of Cups, and it's reversed, okay? So this would be an offer of love. This would be this beautiful connection, this abundance of, you know, energy flowing. When it's reversed, this is saying maybe you have to give a little bit of love to yourself before you can kind of fill it up and give it to other people. This is about trusting your intuition. This can also mean that for some of you, you're suppressing your feelings. Maybe you're cutting off the flow of emotions and not allowing yourself to really be honest and release them, okay? This can be more delays, okay? So I feel like you could start a new love. You have a new love opportunity here, something exciting, something passionate, something that starts out fast, but then boop, there's some stops, right? And with the 5 of Swords, that's the energy of kind of like conflict again, sort of going back and forth. And with the 5 of Swords, this is some sort of loss that happens, or conflict, or feeling sad about a situation. It's like, choose your battles wisely. Don't get caught up in things. Let's pull some more cards to see what the outlook is here for this connection. But it looks like it starts off exciting and great, and then there's some sort of blocks, okay? And there's some sort of back and forth, and there's conflicts here. I don't know why, or you know what's causing them, but let's see if it's a deal breaker. Okay, wow. Death card reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed. That's interesting. Four of Swords is taking care of yourself. That's the precursor to the 5 of Swords, so that would be taking a rest, taking a beat. And then the Queen of Cups reversed, which is also about taking care of yourself. Interesting. Huh. 9 of Swords. Wow. Lots of stress and worry. Okay. I'm not thrilled about this one. I don't want you to be stressed and worried and feel overwhelmed and not feeling physically great. But let's start with the Queen here and the Death card. Okay, that's reversed. That a lot of times indicates something that you can't seem to let go of, or again, more blocked energy. With the Death card reversed, it's like an ending that needs to happen, but you're reluctant to let go of something. With the Queen here reversed, this is needing to take care of yourself, tune into your own needs, filling up your own cup, right? There's a lot here about you needing to physically take care of yourself, okay? And so I feel like I just want to give you that message. I feel like you do have the opportunity for love. You do have the opportunity for, like, you know, maybe a new project, something creative. You've been experiencing a lot of blocks. I feel like the universe is giving you these blocks because you really need to focus on you right now. You need to physically build up your body, okay? You need to take care of yourself emotionally before you get involved with anyone. So that's kind of, I know that's not great and probably what you don't want to hear, but for right now, today, that's what you need to hear. I'm going to pull one more for you, an extra card of advice, just to see. What is the advice here? Okay, you've got 2. You've got the Hermit reversed and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you've been dealing with a situation. You've been dealing with something emotional, okay, that has been tough. This is the only eclipse card in the deck, the 8 of Cups. You see the sun and the moon are together there? We're in the middle of eclipse season. So maybe some of you have had some physical ailments, you've lost people, people around you are going through a lot. This is about you taking care of yourself, okay? The The Hermit reversed is interesting because the Hermit really is withdrawing and taking, you know, kind of pulling inward. When it's reversed, it can mean you're feeling lonely or isolated. You know, maybe you were betrayed by someone you trusted. Maybe you lost money. Maybe you've been struggling financially. All of these things have been weighing on you, okay, whatever your specific situation is. And you've been not sure which route to take, the Eight of Cups. So you're not sure, should I stay where I am? Should I give this person another chance? Should I go for it? This can also show that maybe sometimes you leave like a relationship too soon before it can grow, or you stay too long. So I think that right now you're going through a process of figuring this out, okay? This is about you taking care of you right now. And this is an actual, like, very current, right in this moment. This isn't saying forever. That's just saying, like, whenever you watch this in the next couple of weeks, just focus on you, okay? There's probably a situation you do need to leave, but right now you don't know what to do. So you know what the answer is? Do nothing. Take care of yourself. Eventually you're going to have the answer you need about your situation, but for now, focus on you. Shells, Aphrodite's trinkets, small things, beach, water, healing. This will be healing for you. Exactly what I said. Focus on you. Focus on your healing. Dolphin, Aphrodite's animal, telepathic, playful, spiritual, family. You connect in your dreams. Maybe you've been thinking about someone, you know? Hermit is Virgo energy. We also have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you've been thinking about someone. Maybe you've been reminiscing. Maybe you've had a hard time, you know, letting go of an old relationship. Just take care of yourself in this next couple of weeks. Yeah. Maybe you have a broken heart. And you know what? Now's the time to take care of you. Yep. So winter, but it's showing the snowflake, and that's a star, which is the card of healing, the star card. So I do believe that the message for you today is to take care of yourself. Focus on you right now and not on a new relationship, or you know what I mean? It's like focus on you, not someone else. Okay, there's Virgo again. There's the Hermit. So that's also about health. Virgo is health. Fourth house is home, family, and Uranus, unexpected. So something could be going on at home, something that's been disturbing. You need to give yourself time and, you know, just focus on care and nurturing for yourself. I know that's probably not the message you came here for today, but that's the message you got, so I hope it helps you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Write all your comments below. I'd love to know how you're connecting with today's message, particularly this one, because it was, you know, very, very specific and not really so much about love, like a new relationship, more about loving yourself. Okay, sending you so much love. Take care. I'll see you soon. Hey, number 4, let's get started on your reading today about what's coming next in love. I had 4 lovers cards, and I thought that would be a really fun place to start. This is a general reading, and I'm going to start with the tarot and then pull some messages from the oracle. And last, I'm going to roll the astro dice just to get any final information that we can. Oops. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands reversed. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, bottom of the deck. Okay, great. 6 of Swords. I mean, 6 of Wands. So, I do feel like you have some positives coming through, but there is, you know, just some healing that needs to be done with that 3 right in the center. I feel like you could meet someone who comes in really hot but leaves just as quickly, someone who's not committed. You could be in a connection right now with someone who's not committed, and that could really upset you, okay? It feels like you are looking to have some sort of security, and you're not finding that. You're not building anything, and you want to build something with someone. Okay, I do see you ultimately being successful. I just think it's been delayed. Relationship, like a long-term successful relationship, has been delayed. There could be a connection to you receiving some sort of like acknowledgement, some success, something maybe connected to work, something that you're acknowledged for, and that sort of gives you visibility, and that's how this new energy comes through. But I do see a little bit of a tough relationship first, and I don't know whether you've gone through that already, you're in that right now, or if that's coming up. But you definitely want to be careful of anybody who like sweeps you off your feet, is like love bombing you and doing all that kind of stuff, because that's not great, okay? That's where this comes through, okay? You just want to make sure if you meet a fire sign, a Leo, Sag, Aries, that they have good intentions, okay? That they aren't seeing someone else without your knowledge. With the Three of Swords, sometimes that can indicate you know, a betrayal, a third-party situation, something that is, you know, heartbreaking. And this lack of stability, I feel like that's what's changing. I feel like you're moving away from sort of these short-term connections or connections with somebody that it doesn't have the best intentions, okay? Let's see what else we have today for you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups says you're going to be sort of reminiscing or thinking about times in the past. You might, this person, this energy of the Knight of Wands that I spoke to you about with that 3, with that betrayal, could be someone from the past. This can also mean that you have something coming in the future that is going to make you feel that safety again, or make you feel for the first time that sense of like new love that's pure, that's not like toxic, okay? This is definitely more of a pure energy of a sort of an innocent connection. Ooh, double sixes. So 6 is the Lover's card. And we have 2 6s coming through. The 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, 2 of Cups. It looks like you do have a really nice connection coming through, okay? I feel like for some of you, you're letting go of an old, like an ex-husband. There could be a divorce situation here. There's like some sort of alimony or financial stuff that you have to pay attention to. But I feel like eventually you get to a place where you're with a friend, a best friend energy, somebody who is there for you, you know, and who isn't competitive. Oh, I'm sorry, you have 3 6s. 666. Oh no. With the Lovers. Okay, let's pull another one. Wow, I forgot about the 6 of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of partnership energy here. It feels like you need to go through a couple of relationships before you get to that one. It feels like, you know, it might move a little slower than you're hoping because of this other energy, you know, blocking the way. Yeah, it's like you're letting go of liars and cheats. 7 of Swords reversed. You're moving towards a new kind of connection, and that's going to take some time. I almost feel like some of you might be a little bit naive when it comes to relationships, or you could have been taken advantage of in the past. And I feel like you're going to be stepping into your own. And I also feel like this energy of someone who's your protector, who's going to kind of be there for you. It's like the horse in this card is saying, hey, listen, you're going to succeed, but you're not doing it alone. See how the horse is kind of looking and the crowd's all cheering? And it's like, you're going to get there, but it's like you have me helping you. So I do feel like you have a helper, you have a guide, you have someone who's going to be in your corner. This could be someone who's older, somebody who is mature, somebody who could even be like a mentor type energy, could introduce you to this love that becomes this friend. It could even be, for some of you, a friend from childhood or a friend from the past, somebody who you had like a friendship connection with, and then it turns into something more. But there is this kind of liar energy to get through first, okay? So I don't know if you've dealt with that already or if you're going to deal with it, but I do see that. Let's see what the oracle messages have for you. Evolution, yes. This is this time of growth for you. Like I said, you're stepping into a different kind of relationship. Evolution is all about the shell getting larger so the creature inside can grow and expand. And so sometimes we go through these tough lessons. We have to learn to let go. It's almost like your shell is toughening a little bit. You've been taken advantage of, I feel like, and you're moving towards a connection with someone who doesn't want anything from you. Someone who's just a friend. Yeah, look at that. Natural. It's just easy. It's comfortable. It's basic. No drama. Together. Oh my gosh, you're getting so many goodies. Taurus. Okay? So that's the energy. That's the energy that's coming in after the liar stuff. Cancreus, Aphrodite's rival, competition, frenemy, enemy, opponent. Number 3, love is being blocked. Exactly what I said. That's what you got to watch out for. That's kind of what I see happening first or happening right now for some of you. Sparrow, Aphrodite's bird, guiding, direction, movement, leadership. You're on the right path. Yeah, you're on the right path, and it doesn't feel like it right now, but it's that message of evolution, of growth, of change. This is part of the story. You're moving towards something that's going to be a lot more calm, somebody who's very down to earth, somebody who feels like a friend, somebody who's not going to have a lot of drama. That Knight of Wands reversed is very much like Playboy, player energy, okay? And this feels so different. It feels very down to earth, solid, grounded. Okay, let's roll the after dice, see if there's any final messages. You have Uranus, 12th house, Libra. Okay, Uranus, unexpected, out of the blue, shocking in some ways. 12th house can be past life connection, someone from the past, which you saw with the 6 of Cups, and Libra. Okay, Libra's all about marriage. It's about commitment, partnership, balance, fairness, all of those things. And for some of you, like I said, Libra can also be a connection to the law, to legal stuff, to marriage, to divorce, contracts, lawyers. All of that could be part of your love story, but that 12th house is past life or someone from the past, okay? So you're healing, you're cleansing, you're growing, you're going through this evolution, okay? I think that's it. That's your reading for today. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. Write your comments below. I want to hear what you thought of today's reading. And all the links to anything you might need are in the description box. I am sending you so much love, and I'll see you back here soon. Have a good one.